now behind me. Chris is out at the minute, so I thought I'd jump on with something really different today. And I'm going to do a little mini series for you. Basically, I've got 2 problems at home at the minute, and I'm pretty sure they're problems that everyone else is going to have. So I thought, whilst I'm trying to address this, I'll share it with you, basically. You've probably seen from the title of the video, but I need to declutter. Desperately need to declutter. We bought our house 18 months ago, something like that. So we came with a load of boxes. A lot of them are still in the garage, not unpacked. And then we sort of moved in, started a business, got married, did 101 other things, bought 2 puppies, and just never got round to decluttering, organising, finding space for stuff. So the stuff we use all the time is out, the rest of it is in boxes. There's plenty of stuff that's out that we don't use. There's things taking up cupboard space that we don't use. It would be nice to have a bit of spare cash. So I'm going to try and kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm going to try and declutter the house, get everything organised in its place, where it should be, and make a little bit of cash on the side as well. So I thought I would share it with you. I've been trying to look for a way of doing it because it's such a big task. And I keep saying to Chris, I'm going to do this today. I'm going to come home and I'm going to do the bathroom. I'm going to do the bedroom. I'm going to do something. And I just can't face it when I get in. I'm like, no, don't even want to look at that. So, and then when I do it, it doesn't stay. So I did the dressing room, for example, on Saturday, and came home on Sunday, and there was a load of washing to be put away, which is still sat on a pile in the corner. So it's just gathering again. My problem is there's nowhere to put it, all the drawers are full, all the cupboards are full. I have way too much stuff. So I've been looking online for ways of decluttering, getting rid of stuff, sorting it, and I found loads of different ways, but they all seem a bit of a pain, if I'm honest. There's things like, little bits every day and get rid of 100 items challenges and things that I just haven't got the energy for. Which is kind of the whole point, I know, but I've come across one that actually sounds doable and sounds like it will solve the problem, rather than me just kind of moving things around, doing a little bit every day, and then by next week it needs doing again and again and again and just constantly having to do it. I came across a book called The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up. Yes, I did have to write that down. I keep getting her name wrong as well, but it's Marie Kondo, and she calls it the KonMari method, and it seems like it would work. The basic principle is that you go through your stuff in categories. So instead of going through a room at a time, which is what I was doing before, you go through categories, which makes more sense now because things like pens and paper, they're in every room of the house. So even if I go through each room tidying it up, I've probably still got 500 pens in the house that I don't need, so they're taking up loads of space. Does that make sense? Even if they're tidy in lots of little pockets. So her method is to go through categories, get everything from that category out so you can see what you've got, get rid of what you don't need, and then put it back in one place. So instead of me tidying the pens in the kitchen, the pens in the living room, the pens in the bedroom, making them all neat, I get them all in one place, get rid of them all, and then we just have one home for pens and we just have 5 or 6 of them. And the other 3 or 4 places are empty. So it seems to make a lot more sense to me. So I'm going to give it a go. So like I said, Chris is out tonight. He's not going to be back for a couple of hours yet. It's 7 o'clock, he's due back about 9. So I've got 2 hours, and the first category to tackle is clothes. So I'm going to film a little bit to explain why I need to do this. So be nice, because I'm sure I'm not the only one who's got wardrobes and everything else. It also really doesn't help that Chris is so organised. So we have a dressing room, and his side of the dressing room is all perfectly organised, and t-shirts and jackets and coats, and he's got loads of empty space. My half of the dressing room looks like the wardrobe fell over. It's just everywhere, and piles of stuff on the floor which can't go back because the shelves are full, the drawers are full, everything's bursting out. So I'm going to try this method, which means getting all of my clothes from anywhere in the house, so even coats that are hanging up in the hallway, everything under the stairs, my cardigan that's in the dining room, everything out into one place. So I'm going to use the bedroom, and then going through it all at once. And she also says if you find anything afterwards, it automatically goes in the bin. So if I do this and then find my favourite jacket in the living room discarded, it's got to go. So I'm hoping to not have to do that. I'm hoping to drag everything out in one go and go through it. But I think I'm going to be a bit shocked at how much I've got. So we'll see. So clothes is the first category. Books is the second one, and it goes through all the subcategories within them. It goes through them all, and you end with doing kind of sentimental stuff at the end. Books is going to be a nightmare for me. I know that the thought of getting them all out into one place. But anyway, and then the idea is that once you've done all that, you never have to do it again, because once you've cleared all of the pens, for example, you know from then on, pens only go in that one spot. You don't leave them in every other room. They go in that one spot, and if that spot is overflowing, you get rid of some. So you never have to have this kind of big decluttering, tidying exercise again. Everything has its place. You put it back when you're done with it, and that's it. Fingers crossed, we'll see. So I thought I'll try it out, see how I get on, share it with you guys. If anyone else is doing it, please let me know. But like I said, I'm going to see if I can make some money on the side as well. So when I've got a pile, Marie just sort of says a bin pile and a donation pile, pretty much, but I'm going to try and have a selling pile because I have got a few things that are worth a little bit. We'll see what money. I can now be completely honest with you and share with you anything that I do make as well, so I'll let you know at the end of the process how much I've made because we're saving it for honeymoon. So it'll be a nice clean house by the end of this, everything in its place, clear mind, all that sort of thing, and I'll be on some luxury honeymoon. That's the plan. Bear with me, guys. Okay guys, I thought I'd better start by showing you how bad the problem is. Like I said, be nice. This is the point of this thing. Ooh, wobbling the camera, sorry. This is the point of this, that I'm going to sort it all. I know it's a mess. You don't need to tell me. That's the point. So I'm going to flip you around and show you just how bad the situation is. Okay, I'm sorry it's so dark in here. It's been November in the UK. It's pitch black outside. It's only about 5 o'clock, but still. So this is Christopher's side of the wardrobe, since he's got coats and jumpers and t-shirts and then jeans down there and nice drawers, all organised. This is Sammy's side. Oh dear. But in my defence, like I said, that pile there is all clean stuff and it's mostly dresses and pyjamas. So I have t-shirts and tops hanging up there. Then on that side is where dresses go. No more dresses are going to fit in there. None. And then pyjamas and t-shirts go in those drawers, which you can already see stuff falling out of there. So sorry it's pitch black, but like I'm not going to get any more in there. Thanks Bailey. Well, he's helping. Pulling stuff out. See, I can't even close the drawers properly. And then t-shirts, which Bailey, that's not helping, are also overflowing. So that pile of clean clothes has nowhere to go. Then we have shoe racks. As you can see, Chris has got about 2 racks down there, and then those, and then that will be mine on the top, and mine, and mine, and mine, and my entire side of shoes is even worse than my clothes. So, and then obviously we've got a whole rail over there of dry stuff that's to put away as well. So that's just the dressing room. I've also got a floor robe at the side of the bed, which I will own up to, but it's just pyjamas on the floor that I discard. I've got random things like coats on the back of on the hanger in the hallway. I've got cardigans that kind of dropped wherever I've dropped them. So I think there's one on the back of the chair in my study, one on the back of the chair in the dining room, there's one hanging over the banister. So I need to collect. So I'm going to go and put you in the bedroom because I'm going to use the bed and I'm going to get everything out. Okay, so you can see the bed. You're going to have to see the puppies jumping around it as well, but I'm going to go and collect everything. Let's start with the floor robe. Oh my god, nobody needs this many clothes. So I haven't got, this is everything. No it's not, I have some coats on the stand downstairs. I'll go and get my coats. The only thing I haven't got is underwear, because I'm going to do that separate. Underwear and socks I'm going to do separately. And accessories like hats, scarves, gloves, haven't got those out. Everything else is on the bed. You can't even see the bed. I'm going to get my coats and then I'm going to have to take you to the stand and show you the state of this pile. But you can't even see the puppies, they're buried. Now we really are it. The only other thing it doesn't include is anything that's in the wash, but Marie says that's okay. So as it comes out of the wash, I'll do the same process and try and get rid of as much as I can. Can't get my words out. I'm out of breath looking all this up. So let me show you how bad it is. Oh my god, that is ridiculous. So that is a king size bed and there's about a 6-foot pile of clothes on there. I can't even tell you what's in there. There'll be stuff that I've never worn, stuff I've not worn in years. There's coats that probably don't fit me, or there'll be loads that doesn't fit me. I've changed size that many times. There's just all sorts of stuff. There's probably more pyjamas in there than there is anything else. And the dog now thinks it's his bed. Oi, that's Mummy's clothes. That is ridiculous. Okay, time to sort it out, Bailey. Anyway, so the point is to get rid of as much as you can, just as much as you can. If you don't pick it up and love it, it goes. Like I said, I'm going to have 2 piles. I'm going to have that bloody dog. I'm going to have a donate pile and a sell pile. This is going on the sell pile, definitely. Anyone's interested, you can have it. So yeah, so anything that doesn't bring you joy has to go. So forget, all the other rules of how long it's been since you've worn it and all that. So her point is, you pick it up and absolutely love it, you keep it. If you don't love it, it goes. So I'm going to give that a go. Plus I've only got about an hour and a half before Chris comes in. I don't really want him to see how much stuff I've got. So like I said, puppies going on the sell pile. Anything else I'll work around. not helpful. Okay, so those two are for charity shop. That's all the empty hangers that I don't need anymore. This pile behind me is what I'm keeping. So I'll come back to that, and let me just take you in the other room. Bad puppy. And I'll show you what I've done here. So I've put the piles of selling stuff in here, because there's already a wedding dress in here that I need to sell as well. So the plan for this site, it might just look like I've moved it to another room, but that's not true. I suppose technically it is true, but it's not actually. I'm not dumping it, is what I'm saying. So it's in the spare room because it's Wednesday night tonight. It's really late. I'm tired. Still got to put away the pile of stuff that I'm keeping, and then I'm going to just eat tea and chill. So this weekend, if I get time tomorrow night or Friday night, I might, but I think I'm working late tomorrow and out Friday. So this weekend I'm going to come in here and I'm going to put all of this on eBay, Etsy, whatever. Etsy. Goodness me, that's how tired I am. eBay, Gumtree, Facebook, selling, all of that. So I'm going to get rid of it all. And I'm going to give it 1 week. If it's not gone by the weekend after, I will take it to the charity shop on Monday morning. It's got 1 week, that's it, and then it's gone. So I'll go back to putting my actual stuff away now. Okay, so if you've read Marie's book or listened to the audiobook like I did, I will link it in the description box below, by the way, because I listened to it on YouTube, random. But I'll link it for you. So there is different ways you're supposed to store different items of clothing. So I'll have a few things that need to be hung, a few things that need to be folded / rolled up. And yeah, it just depends what type of clothes it is. So my next job is all the stuff that I'm keeping needs to be put into categories. So this should keep me busy for a little bit. Okay, so this is what's going back in. So we've got coats over here, dresses, blouses, so tops but they need to be hung up, other tops that can be rolled and folded, jumpers, then there's trousers and bottoms, and then there's a pile at the back which is gym kit, which includes things like swimming costumes, and I do yoga, so there's all that sort of jazz in there that can be rolled? Oh, can you tell I'm tired? Rolled, folded, squidged in, wherever, because I'm still not convinced this is all going to go back in the drawer. There's way less than there was before though. So I think I'll start with coats, because the basic rule is that coats can be hung up, dresses can be hung up, and anything that is kind of floaty material, so blouses and things, can be hung up. Everything else is to be folded, rolled and stacked, kind of stood up so that you can see at a glance everything. So if you imagine if you roll up your clothes, the spiral would be at the top so you can see what everything is. So coats and blouses and dresses should be really easy. Just stick back on a hanger and back on the rail. The only thing is that I've got to categorise them as I put them on, but to be fair I do that anyway, as you saw before I had all my dresses together, blouses together, I do that anyway. But she also says to put the heavy stuff on the left, big heavy bulky items on the left, going up to the lighter floaty small stuff on the right. It's meant to be more pleasing on the eye, so we'll try that. That's the opposite way around to how I had it, but don't mind, that should be fine. So I'm going to hang up my coats, hang up my dresses, hang up the blouses, and come back for the stuff that needs folding. Okay, so I've hung up my coats, my blouses, my dresses. I cannot believe the difference in that already. This dog's driving me mad. So I'm not going to show you yet because the rest of the clothes that are out are going in drawers. So I'm going to put those in the drawers and then I'll show you everything all together. But oh my god, it feels amazing already. You go in there now and it makes Chris look like a hoarder. I tell you, I've got kind of this much clothes and his is just packed, so it's going to have to be his next. But first I need to roll all these up. So the idea is that you fold them in half and in half and in half and kind of keep going 2 or 3 times until they're about the thickness of the height of your drawer, and then you roll them up and then you stack them in your drawer so that the spirals are at the top. Make more sense when I do it. I was dubious before whether it's all going to fit in a drawer, but after seeing how little space that clothes that I've kept takes up by following the KonMari method, I can't even get my head around it, so I will show you. So let's fold all these up first. Are you going to help? Are you going to help? No, he just wants a belly rub. Useless dog for anybody? Free dog? No? And Mummy needs to move her stuff. Come on. Come on. Okay, so we'll do tops first because they're easier. So the idea is you fold it in half and again and then roll them. And then I'll stack them in my drawer like that, so the spiral's at the top. You see? And if you need dividers, that's fine. I've got loads of dividers empty actually. There's a huge pile down there of boxes and coat hangers and dividers and all sorts. So, and puppies. I don't know where the white one's gone. That's more worrying. There's one missing. Come on, down, 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 down. So I'm going to roll all these up and then I'm going to put them away. That's all my tops. Can you actually believe that's all like t-shirt tops? That's it. How much space does that take up? Oh my god. I need to do the rest of the house. This is addictive. Okay, jumpers now. They're going to take up a bit more space, but that's okay. That's it. That's jumpers. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Like, where's all my clothes gone? This is crazy. Okay, I'm going to go and put these ones away and then I'm going to do trousers and pants and gym kit. And then I'm done. Again, one tiny box for all jeans and leggings and trousers and pants. That's crazy. Last box to do is gym kit and swimming costumes. I've got a feeling I've got more there than I need, so I may throw things as I'm going because this kind of feels cool. So let's see how I get on. It's all done. It looks amazing. I can't quite get my head around it. It feels like I have no clothes, although I know I've got everything that I need. I didn't cheat, haven't hidden anything anywhere, so I'm about to show you where everything is. The only things, as you've seen, is I've put a pile of stuff to sell in the back room. I will only leave it a week. If it's not sold, to go into charity shop. I'm being strict. I've got 2 bags to go to charity shop behind me. And that's it. We're good to go. So I'll show you everything that's gone back in. Look at that. Seriously. So on the left is my dresses, coats, tops and blouses over on the right. It makes Chris look like he has too many clothes. No, he's got him from his night out and he's hung his suit up, which is great and everything. But look how many, he doesn't need that many clothes, look, compared to me. The only thing that I have done differently to how Marie advises is that my coats are in the middle there. She advises big heavy stuff on the left hand side, but you can see it's shorter at that bit, so the dresses, I couldn't swap them around because the dresses are too long. There are some bags at the bottom which are accessories and jewellery that I need to sort through. Those drawers are makeup and accessories, and the top drawer is my underwear drawer, so I need to sort through that. But look, like seriously, and I'll show you the 2 drawers that I showed you at the start of this video. So I'm sorry it's a bit dark. That's it. It's literally half a drawer. So I have half a drawer free. That first kind of little box here is gym kit, t-shirts, pants, jumpers. That's it. And then the drawer underneath is empty. It's completely empty. Like that is literally all my clothes. So tomorrow is the underwear drawer, which has now got my swim costumes in. That's what they all looked like before. But, oh, it doesn't even shut. But now I can't wait because look at that. Like that's my wardrobe. It's never ever looked like that. That's crazy. So I hope you enjoyed the video anyway, guys. Cannot wait to get the rest of the house done now. It's only taken about 2 hours, like I said, which is probably the best 2 hours I've spent in a long time. I've got to show the other half. You won't believe it. You'll think I've hidden stuff everywhere. Let me know if you're doing it. If you're kind of implementing this method and going through your house, I would love to see how you're doing, because I'm sure there's things that I can do better. And please like the video if you've enjoyed watching it. Give us a thumbs up, and I will share with you the next step, which will be my jewellery and makeup and that type of stuff. So I'll see you next time. Bye!